Okay, close that now. You.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wanted to suggest that whether we go to quadratic equations or we do circle instead of doing the word problems.
What problem?
Because
Why so?
because then the school will keep on going ahead because how much they've cancelled, they'll be doing it later on. So
Okay.
that is why.
Okay. Okay. Can you
If you
make
want to do
your
it right now, you can do it right now also. No problem.
word
Yeah,
problems?
but right now, it's okay.
Are you talking about word problems?
Yeah, we'll do word problems now.
Okay. Have they told you all when they are going to take the unit test and all those things?
I barely taught 2 chapters. What unit test will take?
Yeah,
They've only taught 1.5. Not even.
usually unit tests are taken on 2 chapters only.
No, in our school, it's like 4 or 3 chapters. So
Four
that is
chapters.
a. No,
Okay.
not 4, maybe 3. Like mostly, like once or twice we had 4. Like in languages, we have 4. In
Okay.
rest, all we have 3.
Okay.
That is why. I mean, they have not said anything about the test. I know even others, like the people in my society and all, they have already done with their exams. Like they have
Hmm.
the last 2 weeks, their exams were there.
Okay. Okay.
But mine are not yet. Like the school has not told us anything. I mean, the
Okay.
school tells us like 1 month ago. So,
1 month
uh,
prior to
so
the exam.
yeah. So it has not told us yet.
Okay. Okay. Can you make a video on?
Yeah, 1 second. I'm just sitting in another place. So I'm just going there. One
Yeah.
second.
Yeah. Yes. 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 So one sum was still remaining, no?
What?
One from the problem set that we had started.
Also, our school like doesn't teach us like everything. Mostly everything is for homework, so that is
Yes.
why also they go faster.
Yes. Yes. That's the reason. That's the
They
only
only
reason.
do the first in the exercise.
Hmm.
In the practice set, if there are like 4 exercises, so out of
Hmm.
those 4 exercises, only first they do.
Hmm.
Rest everything they give us for the homework. Just 1 second.
Yeah. Okay. The 10th one. Did you try this 10th sum? This one?
I had to do that.
Yes. Had given you a hint for it.
No, I did not do it because now we were because the entire time I was doing other sums, so I did not do the time. I've written down your the like the hints that you gave me that you have to start with RHS, then you have to take the conjugate, you have to do rationalization.
Yes. Yes.
So you can directly start from rationalization.
Yeah. We'll do this. Anyway, this was the last sum. So you start with the RHS. Sorry, LHS. You start with the LHS. So the LHS is sine theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon. Can you hear me?
Your voice was earlier very faint, so I turned down my volume. Now I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear the background voice?
No.
No, right?
What background noise? Music or what?
Banging.
Yeah, I can hear
You
background
can.
noise.
Is it too disturbing?
No.
No, no. Okay.
There's an option in Zoom you can mute your voice from behind. Like it stops it like avoids. It doesn't stop, it avoids.
Okay. Let me see. How do we do
Like
that?
like the icon in which you on and off your video, there's like an arrow over there.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So if you go there and if you choose your video settings, sorry,
Audio
audio,
set.
audio.
Uh,
I'm so sorry.
yes.
Audio, and
Uh,
if you go in audio settings and if you see suppress background
yes.
noise,
Yes.
they give you an option. You want a low, like only faint or medium, which extremely like if you've switched on the fan and all, and high is like typing also. So even if you're typing, it doesn't take it. So you can
Okay.
select high, so it stops. I don't know how good it is, but it stops.
Okay. Give. I'll just try. Okay. How
Yeah,
about
now I
now?
can't hear it. Now I
You
can't
can.
hear anything.
You can hear me.
Yeah, I can only hear you.
Okay. Good. Okay. This is good. Yeah. Thank you. So sine theta plus cos theta minus 1. Okay, now first what we'll have to do is we have to rationalize the denominator. Now, when you're rationalizing the denominator, you take this to be one term and this another term. So when you're taking the conjugate, that means when you're changing the sign, you change the sign of this and multiply it in the numerator and the denominator. So I'll first write here by rationalizing the denominator. Rationalizing the denominator. Okay, so when you're doing the rationalization, first I'll write this as it is. Sine theta minus cos theta plus 1 upon sine theta plus cos theta minus 1 into, now we'll do that multiplication. We'll have to change the sign and do it. So this will become as sine theta plus cos theta plus 1. Okay, I've just changed the sign. So when you're rationalizing, you take the conjugate and only of this I will change the sign because this I took it as one term and this as another term. Divided by sine theta plus cos theta plus 1. Is it clear up to
Also,
here?
when you're done with that, can you just tell me that you told me a way to remember that you have to like positive positive. So if you do a good work, you get a prize, and then that. So
Okay.
you say yes, and you do a good thing, and then you
Yeah.
get a prize. If you say yeah, but just that part, if you have it somewhere, just send me
Yeah.
the screenshot.
Yeah, I will send it to you.
Yeah.
1 minute. Huh? Okay. So now here we'll multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. So these two should get multiplied and these two will get multiplied. Now, if you notice the numerator, when we multiply both these brackets, what will happen?
Sine square. No. A minus b a plus b.
Yes, a minus b, a plus b.
But how? Here it is sine minus cos is A, plus 1 is B.
Hmm.
Sine theta plus cos theta is A and plus 1 is B.
Hmm.
So it is plus and plus only. So it is A plus B, A plus B. So how can you use the formula?
No, look at it in this way. Okay, so little bit rearranging must you will have to
Yeah.
do to make it in the form of a plus b, a minus b. So we'll do that rearranging first. So look at this first term, look at this term, first term, the numerator. So I'll write sine theta as it is, and then I'll write plus 1, and after that I'll write minus cos theta. Clear? So this becomes one term here. Same thing do
Wait,
here.
what? What
I
did
wrote
you do?
first sine theta, I wrote,
Yeah.
then this
And
plus
then,
1,
okay. So you
plus
just put
1,
took minus
and
cos
then
theta on that side.
yes, so just rearranging, minus cos theta taken at the end. Same thing do in this term here. Sine theta first. So this is one bracket. Sine theta first, then plus 1, and then plus cos theta. Now can you see it is of the form a minus
Plus,
b,
yeah.
a plus b. And the denominator, if you look at the denominator is
If you
old.
rearrange the denominator, you don't need to rearrange the denominator
Nah, don't
because
need,
it
no
is
need to read.
already in
Yes,
a plus b a minus.
it's already a plus b, a minus b. So um, I'll just write it again. In the next step, we'll use the formula. So sine theta plus cos theta minus 1, first bracket, second bracket, sine theta plus cos theta plus 1. Now use the formula a plus b, a minus b, that is a square minus b square. So this in the numerator, this is a, sine theta plus 1 is a, and cos theta is b. So when you use the formula, it will become a square, that is sine theta plus 1 square minus b square. So cos square theta divided by denominator. In the denominator, sine theta plus cos theta is a and 1 is b. Okay, sine theta plus cos theta is a and 1 is b. So this becomes a square. So sine theta plus cos theta square minus 1 square. Okay, did you understand this up to here? Yes. Did you understand the sum up to here?
Yeah, if we can just like your sine theta plus cos theta whole bracket square. So can you just divide the square like sine theta, sine square theta, and cos square theta? Can we do that?
Division? No,
No, no, no.
no,
You give a square to sine theta and you give square to cos theta. So then
no,
sine
no,
theta plus cos
acha,
theta
no.
will become 1.
No, no, no. You cannot distribute the square that way. No. So you're saying square for sine theta and square for cos theta, no?
Yeah, yeah.
No, no. When there
So
is
if
a
it was
plus
4,
sign, you
then you could
cannot
have
do.
done it.
If it was,
If it was raised to 4, if it was sine theta plus cos theta whole bracket raised to 4, then you could have done that.
no, no.
Still you cannot do it.
Distributing, no. You could have distributed the, if this instead of plus, if it would have been multiplication, then you could have done that, sine square and cos square. But since it is plus, the only way is to use the formula a plus b whole bracket square. Same thing in the numerator also. Here you have sine theta plus 1 the whole bracket square. Here also you will have to use the formula only, a plus b whole bracket square, and open it up. So we'll do the same thing here. We'll use the formula here, a plus b whole bracket square here as well as here. So let's expand it by using that formula. So the numerator becomes a square, that is sine square theta, plus 2ab plus b square. and this minus cos square theta as it is. And whole thing divided by, again here, again we'll use this a plus b whole bracket square formula. So it becomes a square, that is sine square theta, plus 2a, that is sine theta, b, that is cos theta. So 2ab plus b square. So b is cos theta. So cos square theta, and this minus 1 as it is. Okay, this minus 1 as it is. So minus 1 square. So 1 square is 1. Up to here, is it fine?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just rearranging the numerator, sine square theta plus 2 sine theta into 1 will just remain as 2 sine theta plus 1 square. This 1 square will become 1 and minus cos square theta as it is, divided by. Now in the denominator, what I'll do is this sine square theta and this cos square theta, I'll just write it together. Okay, this sine square theta and this cos square theta, I will just write it together. So sine square theta plus cos square theta, and now this term and this minus 1 as it is. So plus 2 sine theta into cos theta, and that minus 1. Up to here, this step, is it clear? Any doubts in this step?
No. Understood.
Okay. Now, if you look at this term here, 1 minus cos square theta, can you think what will this turn to? What will this become? 1 minus cos square theta? You know the first identity, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So if you take if you take cos square theta on the other side, you will have sine square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So what will this change to then now? What will this part change to? Can you tell me?
This will change to sine square theta.
And in the denominator, sine square theta plus cos square theta. So this should become
1.
1. So let's do that replacing. So sine square theta plus 2 sine theta, and this bracket became sine square theta. Sine square theta. And the denominator, sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1, and remaining as it is. 2 sine theta into cos theta minus 1. Okay, now in the numerator, what will get added? Can you see two terms that can get added? Two same terms?
Will get added.
Yes.
Sine
Okay.
square theta
Yeah.
and sine square theta.
Yes. This sine
Sine
square
form.
theta. No, added. You're adding it. You're not multiplying. If you multiply,
2
then it's
sine square theta.
2 sine square theta. So this sine square theta and this sine square theta, you can add it and it will become 2 sine square theta, and that plus 2 sine theta, I will write it as it is. In the denominator, can you see something getting cancelled?
Plus 1 minus.
Yes, plus 1 minus 1 cancelled, and you just have 2 sine theta cos theta in the denominator. 2 sine theta into cos theta.
2
Now,
sine theta and 2 sine theta can you cancel?
no, there is a plus sign here. So you cannot cancel like this. You'll have to take common outside, and if there is a multiplication sign, then you can cancel it. So from the numerator, you can see there are 2 terms, and from there you can take out something common. So here it is 2 sine square theta, and here it is 2 sine theta. So what can be taken out common from the numerator? Firstly, you can take out
First you
2.
can take out 2 sine theta outside.
Yes, 2 sine
So
theta
then
outside.
inside it will be only 2 sine theta. Sorry, only sine theta
Sine theta
and
plus
plus
this went
1.
outside. So 1, yes, 1. And now in the
That will
denominator,
become cos.
no, there is no square here. So it will not become cos.
Oh yeah.
Sine
Okay.
theta, cos theta. Now, if you see there is a multiplication sign here, and because there is a multiplication sign here, this 2 sine theta and this 2 sine theta I can cancel now. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now we'll just write what is remaining. So we are left
What is
with
the RHS? I forgot.
RHS is 1 upon, yeah, I'll scroll back to the RHS. 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta.
So how are we going to get second tan?
Yes, it will come. Once you finish with this step, now you can see, you will able to see. So we'll write here sine theta plus 1 upon cos theta. Okay, sine theta plus 1 upon cos theta. Now, what you do here is you can separate the denominators. So let's separate the denominator. So when you separate, so I'll write here separate denominators. So once you separate the denominator, this will become sine theta upon cos theta plus 1 upon cos theta. Is this clear, separating denominator? Sine upon cos plus 1 upon cos. So I've just separated the denominator. Have you understood up to here?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
I know
Now
now. Now
sine up,
sine theta upon cos theta is going to be tan and 1 upon cos is sec. But how are we going to get 1 upon tan theta plus sec
yes.
theta?
Now that is the problem here. So we have tan theta plus sec theta, but I need 1 upon sec theta minus tan theta. I need 1
Oh,
upon sec theta minus tan theta.
huh?
So what we'll have to do is we have now here we'll have to rationalize the numerator. To bring that, I will have to rationalize the
Okay.
numerator. So this is easy. After this point, it is easy. I'll just take a new page. So we got tan theta plus sec theta. We got this. Just for simplicity, I'm just rearranging this as sec theta plus tan theta. And now you will rationalize numerator. Okay, once you rationalize the numerator, we do the same thing, the same technique to be used when you're rationalizing the denominator. So sec theta plus tan theta into sec theta minus tan theta upon sec theta plus tan theta. Now, numerator multiply with numerator, denominator multiply with denominator. So what will you get after multiplying numerator with numerator? If you see, it is of the form a plus b, a minus b. So what will it become? Can you tell me?
A square plus minus
Minus.
b square.
That means sec square theta minus tan square theta, and the denominator as it is. Oh, I'm sorry, this should be minus here. The denominator as it is. Sec theta minus tan theta. Now look
1
carefully at.
second, here it
Huh?
was sec theta plus tan theta. So we multiplied it with sec theta minus tan theta.
Yes.
So we got that. So
Hmm.
when we multiply sec theta minus tan theta into 1, and if we get the same thing instead of that, can we square it so that we can get it as 1 later on?
No, you cannot square
Second.
suddenly you cannot square in the middle.
Oh.
See, this here nothing means the denominator has 1. So 1 into this, 1 into sec theta minus tan theta is sec theta minus tan theta. Now the numerator.
So now can we multiply?
No,
Now can we?
no need to do anything because you have already got the answer here. Look at the numerator carefully. It is sec square theta minus tan square theta. What does this mean?
1.
1. So that is 1 and denominator as it is. Sec theta minus tan theta, which is equal to your RHS. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. I hope you understood why this became 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll show you the entire sum.
Shall I take a screenshot?
Yeah, 1 minute. Huh?
So then
The sum I have done into 2 pages.
No. I cannot. What?
The sum I have done in 2 pages.
So first I'll do the first and then I'll take the second. Or what?
So this is the first one. Can you see entire from start to end? Is it clear?
No, that. Yeah. 1 second. Yeah, done.
This is the second page. 1 second, I'll zoom out. Yeah, this is the second page.
Yeah, done.
Okay.
Done.
So we'll move on to now the next.
So we're doing the word problems now.
Yes. Word problems are easy. Yeah, did you say something? Your voice is breaking actually.
These also use. No, nothing. These also some state like the same by the same way, but only different values, right?
Yes.
Like by trigonometric identities and by trigonometrics
Yes.
only, right?
Yes.
Not formula.
We'll do the exercise. But before that, we need to know two different terms. So I'll explain that terms first, and then we can start with the exercise. Okay, so the next is application of trigonometry. And this is a very fun small example here. So if you notice,
I can see your textbook PDF.
you can't see the,
Textbook one, right?
no,
Page
no, I have started a
6.2.
PowerPoint presentation. You can't see that?
Presentation, I can see presenting your screen. I can see that. I can see 6.2. What else are you showing?
Can you see now?
Now it's gone blank. I
How about
can't see
now?
anything. It's gone
Can't see?
blank. No, it's gone blank. One second.
I'll stop this share 1 second. Okay, I've stopped it. Is it gone?
No, it's still the blank one. Yeah, now I can see trigonometric. Yeah, I can see the building and the person
Okay, but
and another small building.
I've stopped screen share. So 1 second, I'll restart.
What do you do?
Now what you can see on the screen?
I can say A, B, and a building,
Okay, and I'm
and another
moving.
building and a
I
person.
am moving the laser pointer. Can you see that?
No, it's on the bigger building, which is there, down,
At
near the
point,
bigger building.
the pointer is at point A. Can you see that?
No, it's
No?
here. It's on the bigger building down.
Okay, I think there is a lag. Just wait for a while.
Yeah, because even your video is gone.
Can you see a straight line segment from point A to B, red color?
What?
A line segment from point A to B. That is from the
Voice is
man to the
breaking. I
building.
can't hear you. Can you repeat?
Yes, I said, can you see the line segment from point A to B on the screen?
No, I can see your laser point move.
There is a lag then. Wait a minute. Huh?
I can see it on A. A. On A of the lasers there. Yeah, now I can see the segment. Yeah. Now I can
Okay.
see the segment.
Okay. Now there is a person standing at point A and he's horizontally looking at point B. Okay. So segment AB is called as the line of vision because that is the horizontal look of from his eyes to the building. So this is called as a line of vision. Can you see line of vision written
Where?
on the screen?
No, on the screen I can't see it on the screen, but if you tell me that it's
Wait,
in the textbook, I can see it in the textbook.
wait, I'll stop screen share because it's not there in the textbook, the picture. Okay, I've stopped the screen share. Can you see, is it gone?
No, it's gone blank.
It's got
It's
blank.
blank. It's like just telling me that, yeah, it's just telling me that you're screen sharing if I want to go into full screen. Yeah, now I can see your crop screen share.
Okay, there is a lag then. 1 minute, I'll change the.
Voice is breaking by the way.
Internet is problem.
No. The problem is at my side. The problem is at my side. It's since morning. Even
Okay.
during school, I had this problem. So that is it. Just give me a minute. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. So I will share screen. Tell me what you can see here. I started the screen share.
Applications of trigonometry.
Okay. Now I'll move to the next slide. Okay. So can you see a
Yeah,
building?
I can. Yeah, A
Okay.
and
Now
B.
I'm moving the laser. Point A.
Yeah, I can see that.
Now, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there is a man standing at point A, and he is looking at the building at point B horizontally. So that is shown by the line segment AB. Now, line segment AB is called as the line of vision. Okay, line of vision. So uh, this man, he's looking straight towards the building, and that is at point B. So this segment AB is called as line of vision. Now, if the observer is standing at the location A, looking at an object B, then line AB is called as a line of vision. That is a definition of line of vision. Next is horizontal. This is also called as horizontal line of vision because he's looking horizontally.
If he's looking even slant, and yeah.
No. Now, if he's looking at the top of the building, that is at the corner, top point of the building, this is also called as a line of vision, just that it is at an elevation. That means from the horizontal
How
vision,
can
he's
he
just
look at two
looking.
places at the same time?
No. He's not
He's
looking at two
looking
places.
horizontal also, and he's looking at line of vision also.
He's not looking at two places on the same time. I've just marked his horizontal line of vision. That's it.
So first he was looking horizontal, now he's
Yes.
looking up.
Now he's looking at the top. Now this is also the line of vision, but this is not the horizontal line of vision. Horizontal line of vision is this part here. This is called as the angle of elevation. So he's looking up. So he's looking it up at a certain angle. This angle is called as angle of elevation. Elevation means something that is lifted up. So if,
Elevator.
yes, so this man, if he's looking at the top of the building, so he has elevated his vision line, and that vision, how much it is elevated, that is denoted by angle of elevation. So this angle here is called as angle of elevation. Is it clear? So when somebody is looking up compared to the horizontal line of vision, he's looking up at certain angle, and that angle is called as angle of elevation. Have you understood this term, angle of elevation?
Yes.
Okay. So this is a textbook definition. In your textbook also this definition is written. If observer at point A, suppose this is a point A. So if the observer is at point A and he observes a point B, which is at a level higher than A, and AM is a horizontal line of vision. Okay. If AM is a horizontal line of vision, then angle formed between them, that is angle BAM, this angle theta, will be called as the angle of elevation because he's looking up compared to the horizontal line of vision. So this is a definition
Understood.
of angle. Yes.
I understood. I
Okay.
understood.
Now next is, if the person is supposed standing on the top of the building, and if he's looking straight, then that will be his horizontal line. And if he's looking down, okay, if he's looking down compared to the horizontal line, then this line of vision will be downwards, and the angle formed will be called as the angle of depression. So if you're looking down from the horizontal line of vision, then that is called as angle of depression. So if you're looking up, angle of elevation. If you're looking down, then angle of depression. And this is a textbook definition of angle of depression. So if the person is standing at point, observer is at point A, and he observes a point C, which is at a level lower than his horizontal line of vision, then the angle between it, that is angle MAC, is called as angle of depression. Are these two terms clear? Elevation, depression.
Yes.
Okay, now we can start with the problems, I think. So this is the first solved example. At an observer at a distance of 10 meters. See, once you just have to get the rough diagram from this. And once you get the rough diagram in terms of the right angle triangle, you just have to use the formulas and then find out the answer. So this first sum is also exactly in that same way. An observer at a distance of 10 meters. So if you see the diagram, this observer, he's at a distance of 10 meters from the tree. He looks at the top of the tree. So he's at 10 meters away from the tree, and wherever he's standing, he looks at the top of the tree. When he's looking at the top of the tree, the angle of elevation is 60 degrees. You have to find what is the height of the tree. And there's some additional
So what
information
is the
given.
formula?
Yes, the additional information, √3 is value of √3 is given. Now you look at this diagram here. He's standing here. He's standing 10 meters away from the tree, and he's looking at the top of the tree. Since he's looking at the top of the tree, the angle is of elevation. An angle of elevation is given 60 degrees. And they have asked you to find out height of the tree. Have you understood the question? What has to be done in the question?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just draw the diagram. Can you see the diagram which is on the figure itself, on the picture?
Can you see what?
The triangle, the diagram of a triangle which is on top of the picture.
Yes, I can see a triangle.
So I'll just name this A, B, C. Okay, I'll draw it again at this side.
No, it's okay. It's okay. I understand.
Okay, so solution, AB is the height of the tree. This AB is the height of the tree, and that you have to find out. CB is a distance of the man from the tree. That is 10 centimeters, which is given in the question. Okay, AB height of the tree, CB is the distance of the man from the tree, which is 10 centimeters. So look at the diagram, CB is 10. Now, angle of elevation, that is angle BCA, is 60 degrees. This is also given in the question. Angle of elevation, that is theta. One thing keep in mind, we have to find height of the tree. That means you have to find out length of AB. Length of AB has to be found out. Now, with all this information, can you think of how to find length of AB? Can you think what to do with so much information that is already available? How will I find side AB?
If you have to find side AB, then might
Length.
as well you can.
Hmm.
No, you can either use sum of all the angles is 60.
That will give me okay,
Yeah.
sum of all the angles is 60. So this is 90, obviously. So if this is 90, this is 60, how much will be this one? Angle A. But note one thing, in the question, they have not asked to find angle. They've asked you to find the length. Length of AB.
Length of AB.
With all the information that is already available. CB is 10 Angle C is 60 degree. B is 90 degree, obviously, because it's right angle triangle.
Can we find
Think,
it by sine theta? If we say sine theta, so then we can say maybe, uh,
hmm,
sorry, yeah, then we can say opposite upon
oh,
hypotenuse. Or if we use cos, then we can say adjacent
yeah,
upon hypotenuse.
yes, correct. So we have to use sine and cos both. So which ratio gives sine and cos both?
Tan.
Tan, correct. So we'll use tan theta. Now tan theta is
And why did they give
adjacent.
us 10 meters? For what?
Yeah, we'll be using it. We'll be using it.
Okay.
CB is 10, we'll be using it. So you know tan theta is opposite upon adjacent, correct? So from this, opposite side is AB and adjacent side is CB. So we get tan theta is equal to AB upon CB. Is this clear? Okay. Now
Yes.
the angle is also given 60 degree. So that means you have to find tan 60, you have to find out. And tan 60 is root of 3, correct? Tan 60 is root of 3. So what you can do here is you can take tan 60 is equal to AB upon CB. AB we have to find out, and length of CB given in the question is 10. And tan 60 is root of 3. So you have root of 3 is equal to AB upon 10. And if you do cross multiplication here, you will get AB is equal to 10 root 3. So height of the tree, that is AB, is 10 root 3 meters. Did you understand this?
Ten raised to 10 root 3. So root 3 they've already given.
Value of root 3 is given. So you'll have to substitute it in the next step. But up to here, is it fine?
What was your question?
Did you
Your
understand?
question was, did you understand?
Yes.
Yeah.
Clear? Okay. Then in the next step, what you have to do is you just have to substitute in place of root 3, you have to substitute 1.73 and multiply it with 10. So it will be AB is equal to 10 into 1.73. And when you multiply this, you will just get point will get shifted. It is 17.3 meters. So AB is 17 point. Okay, so should I move on to the next sum?
1 second.
Yeah.
10 is, how did you get?
Multiplication 10 into 17.3. Look here.
1.73. 2, 3. And then you, okay. Yeah. No.
Got it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so this sum is there in your textbook. So no need to write it down. You just go through it later on.
So we're doing the problem practice set.
Yes. So practice at 6.2, first one. So let's understand the question first. A person is standing at a distance of 80 meters from a church. So this is just a rough diagram for you to understand. There's a person here, there's a church here. He's
Yeah.
standing 80 meters away from the church and he's looking at the top of the church. So top of the church, so angle of elevation. Hence the angle of elevation is 45 degree. So angle formed 45. Find the height of the church. So we have to find what is the height of the church here. So if you just read,
Like the earlier one only,
yes, it is like,
adjacent upon
yes,
hypotenuse.
yes.
But this time we'll take only cos.
Correct. So I'll just name this A, B, and C. So height of the church is AB and CB is a distance of the man from the church, that is 80 meters, which is given in the question. And then angle of elevation, that is angle BCA is 45 degree, and that is also, you can see it is given. Now again, we'll use tan theta, and as you know, tan theta is opposite upon adjacent. So opposite is AB, adjacent is CB. So tan theta is equal to AB upon CB. But here in this case, theta is 45 degree. So you will have to find out tan 45. What is tan 45? Do you remember tan 45? What is sine
No.
45? What is sine 45?
Sine 45 also I don't remember.
1 upon root 2,
Maybe.
correct? What is cos 45?
2?
Yes, 1 upon root 2. Both of them are 1 upon root 2.
Tan what?
I asked tan
Tan
40.
45.
Yes, tan 45.
So 1.
1.
So 1 is the church side?
No, 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 no. We have not calculated yet.
Tan 45 is 1.
1 minute, huh?
Because, oh, okay, yeah.
Correct.
Because
But
tan is sine upon cos. So
uh,
1 upon root 2 upon 1 upon root 2. So root 2 cancel and 1 cancel. So 1.
yes, yes. That is what I was trying to say. If you don't remember, then do that way and find out.
But for that, I have to remember sine and cos also.
Yes, use a finger technique. No?
Yeah, but that takes time. Like, it doesn't take time, but
It
it
needs
needs
practice.
lots of, yeah, practice, and it needs a very calm atmosphere so you can actually do it.
Okay. So let's do the substitution. So tan 45 is equal to AB upon CB. Okay. And you know tan 45 is 1. AB is the height of the church, which you have to find out. And CB is a distance of the man from the church, which is 80 meters. And now when you do the cross multiplication, AB will be equal to 80 into 1, which is 80
80
meters.
meters.
So we know the height of the church now. So height of the church is also 80 meters.
Wait, I was not writing the earlier one.
That was the example sum. Earlier one
Oh,
was the example sum. This you write, this is the exercise sum.
to draw the figure.
Yes, just draw the right angle triangle, draw that.
Yeah, that one. I'm not going to draw the shape.
No, no. Name it as ABC. So height of the church equals 80 meters. If you have any doubts while writing, you can ask me. Yes, correct.
I have a class in 3 minutes.
Yeah. Yes, we'll stop here. Yeah, I was going to stop. So, okay, I don't want to give much homework because we have not done much. Okay, we'll stop here. Tomorrow we'll continue with this problem sums, and mostly by tomorrow we should finish all the problem sums. But see that tomorrow before the class, revise the formulas, revise the table,
How?
and
How
remember
will
the
we complete? There's 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 sums in one day.
yes, we can if you remember the formulas. We can.
Okay.
So before sitting for the class tomorrow, revise all the formulas, identity formulas, and reciprocal formulas, and the ratios,
I
ratio
remember
formula.
the identities.
Okay. Then the table,
Yeah, the
angle,
table you never
angle
told me
value.
to write, so that is
Uh,
why I did not remember. I do not
okay.
remember.
Uh, I think reciprocal formulas, you know them.
Yeah,
Yes.
reciprocal I
Uh,
know, identities I know,
okay. Then
and
table, trigonometric tables. Try
we
to.
did not ever use those sign into
Yeah,
something,
we
sign
just
theta
used it
into something.
once. We just used it once in one
Yeah, so
formula,
then why
one
was
sum.
it there?
Yeah, that is like that only, I guess. Not because not much use is there of that formula. But yes, that formula is comes from the reciprocal formulas itself. That is why they
Oh,
gave that formula also.
oh,
Okay, so your work tomorrow before sitting, revise the table thoroughly and set the angle, trigonometric angle values.
yeah,
Fine. So see you tomorrow then.
yeah.